Welcome back, Holidazers. We're here with Super Bowl champ of Super Bowl 49, also Grey Cup champion, also law student, Brian Tyms. How you doing, Brian Tyms?
Man, I'm good, man. Happy to be here.
Oh, shit. You went from all cool and a little bit outstanding over here, and then as soon as the cameras turned on, you turned on your fucking Usher voice. Oh, I'm doing good, ladies.
Yeah, Hot 105. It's your boy.
So let's get started, man. So you started off in football, then you transitioned into entrepreneurship, and then you transitioned into law.
Yeah.
So how did you get into football? We like to get the people's backstory real quick before we start talking about all that wild, crazy stuff we love talking about.
All right. Well,
and where were you born?
Oh, well, I was born in Seattle, Washington. My mom and my dad had a lot of jungle fever, late nights, the 80s. So my mom left my dad, and I grew up in Fort Lauderdale. And I kind of split from my parents when I was about 7. And I spent from 7 to about 18 in foster care.
In Fort Lauderdale?
Yeah, well, I bounced around different foster homes because, just like most foster kids, you think this is like ISS in school. So if I can get kicked out of enough places, I'll go back home. No, DCF doesn't work like that. So it kind of gets crazy. But after really, I played basketball my whole life, bro. I went to Diller High School down in Fort Lauderdale. Diller Elementary.
You're pretty fucking tall, man.
Yeah, I'm 6'3". I've been this height since the 8th grade, bro. No bullshit. I thought I was gonna be like Dwight Howard. I really thought like I'm Kobe, bro. I'm going out of high school. I wasn't even starting, bro. I was like, oh my God, bro. But I got pulled into the room. I remember this. It was Coach Nelson, Rock Nelson, rest in peace, Diller High School. My foster dad, Sergeant Pender, and it was Coach Daryl Burrows. Diller High School's like all-time winningest coach. Been in state championships like 20 times, bro. GOAT. And he sat me down and had that conversation most people have with most people that you don't want to hear. Where I'm looking at you and you're looking at me and I'm kind of like, Coach, what we're doing here? And they're like, it's been 3 years, Brian. You've been playing basketball your whole life. You've been on the travel team with the kids since you were in 6th grade. But I don't think it's going to work out. Like straight to my face, bro. And my foster dad's looking at me like, I tried to tell you, Joker. And I'm like, no. And he's like, what do you want to do? Now, I don't know if anybody's familiar with Diller High School, but it's in the middle of the hood. Literally surrounded by neighborhoods that beef with each other. And I'm watching kids at our 15-minute break jump people. People come into our school from the neighborhoods and beat people up and leave. I'm like, I'm not playing with y'all. But I ended up going out there and I fell in love with it. I only played my senior year, all county, 3rd team. But I found out you can hit people and not get in trouble.
You're talking about football.
Yeah. Because see, basketball, you can set a screen and somebody get to talking. You kind of got to cheap shot him, run our tests. I like him.
But you mean Meta World Peace?
Yes, Meta World Peace. Yes, I like him.
What a fucking name, man.
But hey, he had to do it though.
Yeah.
With everything that he was doing, he needed some world peace.
That guy started fights in the stands, man.
Oh yeah, jump clean in the stands.
Yeah.
But once I found out you can hit somebody, I fell in love with it. I just wish I would have played it sooner. Finished, of course, 3rd team all county. No offers. Played basketball. No offers. Went to states in basketball. Played Nick Calatis, Chandler Parsons. Lost horribly. Then went to states for track, high jump, placed 5th. Lost to my college teammate, Kevin Elliott, who placed 1st. No scholarships. So I'm sitting there, and my foster dad's like, you know what? I think you should just go down the street to Broward Community College. So I did that. And I went there for about a year and a half. I got into it with my foster family. They kicked me out shortly after I graduated high school. So I was like sleeping out my car.
Oh, shit.
Hanging with a lot of I wanted to be a thug. Honestly, because I thought that was where I was going. All my family.
Was this like early 2000s or?
Nah, bro. This is like 2007. I was in a car from 2007 to 2009.
Oh, we're the same age.
Yeah, I'm 35. I was born February 21st, 1989.
I was born March 22nd, 89.
Aha, good year.
Yeah.
Good year, bro. But I spent a lot of time trying to chase what a lot of these kids that play football try to be. When you play football, you try to be a thug. You try to exert that energy and aggression. But when you're on the street, like I found out real fast, it's not what TV makes it out to be. There's really the biggest cats of all kitties out here that hide in plain sight that'll gut you like a fish if you disrespect their niece who's a straight A student. I started to hang around the people that put you in situations without even me realizing I'm being put in a situation until I had a couple friends of mine. We played football every Saturday. And I had one that went to FAU and he was playing DB. And the only thing I could do was just run and jump high. That's it. So I just used to run goals. Yeah, bro. I played tight end in high school, bro. I was 180, bro. But I'm going down there, bro. I catching the ball, I'm jumping over them, all this, and they're telling me you should go here, you should go there. And I'm like, no. Then I end up my buddies got into some trouble, bro. And I had nobody to hang with. So I'm sleeping out the car. All my buddies are in jail. And I'm like, I had to make a decision. Like, dude.
Might have been the best thing that happened to you.
Bro, it was the best decision I ever made to leave.
No, I'm talking about the fact that all your buddies were in jail.
Yes.
And you weren't.
Yes.
That was probably the best thing to happen to you.
And what most people would probably think is like, oh, they'll be like, oh, nah, you're green, you're this, you're that. No, they told me leave. Bro, just go to college, bro, because you be killing every Saturday. But I'm like, bro, that's against like a walk-on, bro. He doesn't play. And like, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just out here. I don't want to be homeless, though. That was the thing. Like, I'm eating. My buddies' families were feeding me. I worked at Marshall's and I went to Broward Community College at the time, but DCF gives me a check for $1,000. That's it.
What's DCF?
Department of Children and Families.
Oh, shit.
Group homes, foster homes, that type of stuff. They'll give money to kids, but you have to complete the independent living classes, which is a set of classes they teach you in order to matriculate better. And they kind of give you what happened to you in your face. Sometimes it takes people a lot to understand your mom really wasn't as good as she is.
What they really say to you then?
I mean, my situation is the worst. I was in therapeutic foster home.
Because you said they gave it to you right in
your
face. What'd they say?
So like they told me the truth about my parents, the shit that I didn't want to hear. My mom was a sex addict. She was addicted to cocaine and cigarettes, and my dad was too. And my mom's black, my dad's white, my real dad, Kenneth Eugene Stevens. He's from Drumright, Oklahoma. If you look him up on Google, my name won't pop up. He signed over his rights when I was about 11, told me to my face he didn't want to be my dad.
Wow.
Said he never wanted to be my dad. Nobody wanted me because I was black. They found out I was black. Thus why my name is Brian. But when you meet me, you're like, oh, no, you can't be Brian. You got to be DeAndre or some shit, Tyrone. But no, bro. My mom, to protect me, we left, and she ended up marrying another dude who was Caucasian that was my dad's best friend, and nothing changed there. He was addicted to cocaine too, so I found myself in the system. My sister got spared. We don't get along because she feels the way she feels against my mom. I don't respect it, even though I know parents make mistakes. I got 3 kids myself, but unless you've seen somebody take cocaine and try to operate, then you don't understand truly where their brain is functioning with alcohol and stress and fighting for your children. You got your son here and your daughter's over there. It's a lot. So I'm not making excuses, but as I grew, instead of hatred that I carried when I played football, that showcased everybody who knows me to watch me play with or practice would say that, because I was the player. I'll fight you, bro. I don't care who you are. Chris Clemens, that's my boy. He's in Tampa, but me and him fought my rookie year. He hit me, I'm gonna hit you back, bro. And if I can't get you out there, when we walk in this locker room, you better be ready, bro. That's just how I grew up in foster care, and it worked in college because I walked on in college. I went to Tallahassee Community College, bro. I was sleeping on a mattress with my clothes and bags.
Yeah, that's a long way from Broward.
It was my buddies because they were like, they sat down, and this is no disrespect to anybody who's a rattler, but they said, this was 2009. So we're going into the season.
You're like 20 years old.
I'm
right?
20. I'm feeling good. And they're like, hey, bro, they should try for Florida State. So I did go out there for Florida State, and they told me I would never play.
Really?
And this was like 2 years or maybe so before Calvin and all the J-Bo and all them come and stuff like that. It was EJ, Burt Reed and all them were there, and they were saying I'd never play. And I was like, how? I just ran a 4.3 and you say I'll never play? Now, I didn't play much, but I'm like, whatever. I'm homeless, bro. You can't do much to me, bro. I'm sleeping out the car.
You ran a 4.3.
Yeah, 4.38.
Holy shit, bro.
Yeah, bro. But that was when I was like, when I tried out for Florida State, I was 181 maybe, soaking wet, 6'3". And when I got to FAM, Coach Taylor, Joe Taylor, legend on the college playoff lineup, or he picks people who supposed to go to the college playoffs. He's part of that group there. He's a legendary coach, but he was one of the coaches that I remember him for the rest of my life because even though he was a jerk sometimes, he let me be what Chris Carter cries about on his Hall of Fame speech. You know, you can become who you want to when you put on those pads. Like I had days, bro, where some people can probably relate, but when you get up and you wake up, and most people, you go out to party with your homie, you go back to your car, you sleeping in the back seat, you sleep so good that when you wake up, you're thinking like, you do your stretch, and then you look up and you see the sunroof and it's cracked, and then you realize you pull your arm up, your arm's stuck on the seat.
Oh shit!
It's a different type of anger and frustration when I walk in the locker room and I didn't eat breakfast because I can't afford it. I'm not on full scholarship. I'm on half. DCF is paying me money, but I got to use that for rent and gas. So I'm stuck. But he allowed me to come out there and play with just a violent aggression at receiver. So I might have played in my entire life 3 years of football before I went to the NFL. All I did, and I really want people to hear me when I say this. Please, people, watch what the fuck you say to people, dog. Watch what the fuck you say, because I'm one of those people, bro. You say, I can name you every single person that's ever said some punk ass shit. Teachers, students. I used to have people laugh at me, bro. Like, this is how I did it.
What are they laughing at you for?
I went to FAM.
FAMU, right?
Yeah, FAMU. Some people didn't even know where it was.
Good school now.
Now,
Oh,
but
okay,
when I got there, it wasn't. They were decent, and then we had Curtis Pulley, and then we were ranked. Curtis Pulley, Mr. Kentucky, guys, look him up. Beast. Will throw 300 and run for 150, drunk and high. Throwing cover 2 posts in the third window before Aaron Rodgers was doing it. I was there. But we had 6'5", 200 pounds, bro. 4'4". He killed Miami. We lost 28-21.
Oh shit.
University of Miami, Ja'Cory Harris, Miami, Leonard Hankerson, Miami, Sean Spence, Miami. Yeah, he was nice. But when we got there, bro, we were ranked. Or when I got there and I started playing, we were ranked. It was dog eat dog. And
so
it was
let me just get this right. So you went from Broward Community College to Tallahassee Community College.
Yep.
Down
Graduated.
to FAMU.
I graduated, right when I got my A, tried to come over here to Florida State, walk on. Them boys said, nah, come back over here. Go on. He said, why don't you try FAMU? He said, FAMU.
FAMU.
I said, where's that? The one up the hill. Oh, okay. Went up there. They took me through hell too now. I had an O-lineman helmet.
And you're a walk-on
O-lineman,
every single time.
I'm a walk-on, bro.
Yeah.
My first year was hell. Like, but I get it, because once I got in the NFL and they put me in these situations, and I would destroy these people sometimes, because a lot of people look at my stats and you're like, all right, you only had 100 yards in 5 years, but I had a contract for 5 years.
That's true.
So that means I have 5 full seasons of making over $500,000.
Damn.
And I was undrafted, and I picked up a football at 17, and I was homeless for 2 years, so I didn't play for 2 years. And then I picked it back up at 21.
You did have a touchdown.
Yeah, over 3 people. I bitched about that one. That one, most of the people who played with New England, they remember that one. I was coming back. Listen. One of my favorite trash talkers is Keyshawn Johnson.
Oh,
because
fuck. And I'm a Bucks fan. So.
Bro, give me if it's a go route, give me the ball. That's what I do. That's how I got. Most people would say, oh, I got these stars. Fuck a star. I don't give a fuck about your star. I don't give a fuck about who your dad was, who the fucking coach is. I'm sleeping out of a car, my brother. I just ate PB&J for the 10th day in a row. I just took a fresh shower because I'm actually might be on this team. So guess what? I'm going to fuck you up when they say hike. I have nothing against you. When we walk in here, I'm going to dap you up. Hey, bro, I rock with you. Great. Hey, great defense. But when we step out here, you press me, I'm going to take my right hand. And I'm going to take this piece right here. That's why my heel is so big. And I'm going to hit you hard as fuck. Like, I was violent, bro. I'll fight you. I used to want.
You got nothing to lose.
Exactly. But people didn't understand that because they got mom and dad. And people wouldn't get where I'm coming from, especially in college, until it's like a family event. And then the coach is like, all right, families, come over here. And I'm the only one out of 85 players who's over here on the side. My senior photos were with coaches, man.
No shit.
That shit hurt.
So you had a mentor, at least, right? Were the coaches mentors, or?
I had trust issues, man.
Yeah.
I was really on like crash out. What do the kids call it now? Like crash out, like NBA Youngboy. If he would have been out back then, that would have been my favorite artist. But it was Gucci Man and Future.
Yeah, I like Gucci.
Yeah, bro. But it was like, I wanted to be this. I had to create this person so that I wouldn't end up like my family, because my family is wild. A lot of people in prison, a lot of drug dealers, a lot of people just doing aggressive shit. And I try to, in order to change.
You didn't try. You did.
I did.
Better.
I did.
Yeah.
But I had to try and tell myself every circumstance, every situation, controlled aggression, because I'm so accustomed. I mean, I was in foster care at 7, bro. I spent my first 4 or 5 years fighting and getting kicked out of school and trying to do all this stuff so I can go home to my mom. Not even knowing she's a cokehead.
Yeah.
Full blown. Not even knowing my dad likes to beat black women. Didn't even know it. Because when he was around me, it's, hey, son. But I didn't know my granddad. Still to this day. I met my 50-year-old Caucasian sister 2 years ago.
How many siblings do you have then?
That I know, too.
2? Yeah.
One from on my mom and one from my dad. And it's crazy because the people on my dad's side.
Are your mom and dad still alive?
No, my mom died of AIDS when I was 16. And then my dad, I was told, sad story. I was told when I was 12 that he was dead. Because he signed me over, signed my rights over, so he wasn't my dad. My grandma had told me. So I didn't care at the time. I'm retiring.
Might as well be dead, right?
Yeah, exactly. But I'm retiring from football at 30. My wife, amazing, Crystal, amazing woman, complained at me for years. She's like, babe, I just don't think he's dead. I'm like, he has to be dead. She's like, but your grandma lies all the time, which she did. She's a little lying little fucker. But
I think she was trying to protect you.
I think, in a sense, once the feelings hit, because my wife found him. She found him in Drum Right, Oklahoma, about 2 years before he died, because he died when I was 32, and she found him when I was 30. And I was just, it's like, I really want deadbeat dads to understand this. I think Karl Malone is a piece of shit, by the way. That's just me.
Karl Malone?
Karl Malone is a piece of shit.
What
and Demetrius Bell, I feel sorry for you, brother. You don't know who Demetrius Bell is?
I know who Karl Malone is.
All right, Karl Malone was 22, had sex with a 13-year-old, got her pregnant. Demetrius Bell pops up. He's in the Buffalo Bills right now. Go look it up. And Karl Malone has no charges, no nothing. But that would have been me. But you talk to Karl Malone, he barely respect Michael Jordan. You disrespect Michael Jordan like you disrespected. I ain't even gonna go there. I ain't gonna go there.
Go there, dog. Who cares?
God, I do not like Karl Malone. I feel like anybody who's a pedo,
First of all,
done.
If he's 20 and he has sex with a 13-year-old, that's pedophilia.
That is. But
that's illegal.
He refused to go. He had a contract and he was first round. I guess this is back in the 90s where it didn't matter. But he came out and apologized. It's everywhere. And people are acting like what he did
I've never
is okay.
Heard that.
Yes, Demetrius Bell plays for the Buffalo Bills. He's 6'8", and he's huge. And Karl Malone was 6'10", 250. He's huge. But people just, they turn a blind eye to shit like that, man. I didn't mean to go off of the rant with that one right there, but that motherfucker, bro. Oh, my God.
No, that's how we go viral, dog.
Yeah,
controversy.
Bro, he makes me sick, bro.
Fuck Karl Malone, you pedophile.
If it would have been in Florida, bro. If it would have been in Florida, it would have been over. He would have been
in jail.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But because he is who he is over there, that just to me, that's not right.
Utah, right?
Like, yeah.
And he could never win one because MJ is the guy. And you know what? Maybe let's shift a little bit over here because I want to talk about a little bit of who is the greatest to ever play basketball. But we'll get back as soon as we take a break. We'll be right back. Right. Hey, and we're back to Happy Hour Holidaze. I'm drinking White Claw over here. I'm not cool enough to be drinking the liquor yet because I might get a little wow. So we were talking about the NBA, but we're going to switch gears a little bit. We're going to go back to the Patriots.
Yeah, man.
All right. You said that you didn't understand. What was it that you were just saying off camera?
I really didn't understand how to grow up.
Here we go again with the
smooth
jazz.
But no, I really didn't understand how to grow up, man. Do the foster care. Like when I went undrafted, bro, I went to Jim Harbaugh. I fought every day. I tried to crack back Patrick Willis. I was trying to fight Carlos Rogers, Deshaun Golson, Dante Hittner. If you hit me, I'm hitting you. Like, that's how I was. Got cut. Went to Miami. I'm fighting in the streets and stuff. I'm doing stupid stuff.
Shit.
Bro, because Miami's in Davie. I'm from Fort Lauderdale. That's 15 minutes. So if you wanted pressure, I'll just drive down the street and you can follow me and then we could get the pressure off. But that was the stupid ways I used to think. I go to Cleveland, Josh Gordon, I get suspended with him. At this point, I'm looking like
no shit for smoking weed, right? That's what it was. Isn't that what Josh Gordon got suspended for?
Josh has some other stuff going on too, but it was just weed, bro. But it was like when you only play 12 games and get 1,600 yards, that's one of the best receivers I've ever seen in my life, by the way. Ladies and gentlemen.
2-year suspension, I think.
Yes. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, please understand this. There's 3 people, okay? Julio Jones, Megatron, and Josh Gordon. Just godly 220-pound 4'4", 4'3".
3 people in what? Best wide receivers?
Just, as far as just body, just gifted from God. Like they don't even
dog,
ball in the air. You're just like
Megatron, 100%.
Bro, I've seen.
I mean, but you got Jerry Rice, Randy Moss.
Jerry Rice ain't fast.
Mike Evans.
Mike Evans, that's my boy. But Mike knows, bro. Julio is a different athleticism.
Was,
yes. Yeah. Yes. Calvin Johnson was a different athleticism.
Calvin Johnson had a fucking reach, like in
bro, I've seen
radius.
It in person, bro.
It was like
I've seen it in person.
Yeah, they said it was like 18 feet.
Peep this.
Radius,
I'll tell you.
Nuts.
So we get to
his arms.
I get to New England. I'm on suspension. All I'm running is go routes, and that was when I figured it out. Like Bill, first game I played. In this. I know I'm gonna put myself out here, but most of the people who know me gonna be like, be honest, bro. I was a hothead. If I ran 3 go routes and you didn't throw it, I'm gonna say something to you. I'm either gonna say something to the coach or I'm gonna say something because I've done it so much in practice. I'm 70%. I'm gonna tell you I'm running a go. I'm 4'3", 40-inch vert. I slept in my car. I have nothing after this. Both my parents are dead. All my family is gone. It's just me and my girl.
What car did you sleep in, by the way?
94 Lexus ES300.
Man, bro, I don't think that's tall enough.
Mm-mm.
No. Mm-mm. Especially in the back seat.
And I had 3 trash bags of clothes in there.
You probably had to lower the back seat.
Yeah, I did,
Put your
bro.
legs in the trunk a little bit.
So, like, first game, I catch 2 fades, one with one hand on the side of my helmet. I had a full out-of-body experience, go for 150, 2 touchdowns. Second game, we played the Eagles. I'm going against Marsh. I think it was a second round or something like that. Jumping over him, going bananas. Ham slam bananas. And then I'm going into the third game where we're playing the Giants. He comes up to me and tells me, you've done enough. You did great. And kind of told me if I was younger, I wouldn't have listened. Hey, you can't be around the facility. Hey, we're not going to be keeping track of you, so you're going to have to stay on point. And if you get back in a month after your suspension's done, then we'll let you ride out. Like, honest with me. Most people weren't. I get back from suspension. I'm working my butt off, bro. Like,
Who's the one telling you this?
Bill.
Bill? Oh, okay.
Bill is the greatest coach I've ever had in my life. One of the people that changed my life. Bill used to sit down with me a couple times because I'm psychotic when it comes to opportunity. If I smell it, I'll be there before you and I'll leave after you on purpose. And my wife understands that, my mindset. That's why I beat people out. I'll go in there. He's in there about 4. I stayed across the street, Foxborough. So I'll go in there about 6 and we get done about 7. I leave about 9 and he'll leave. Sometimes he wouldn't leave, but I'll try to make it my business that he sees me. And he started to notice, what I was doing. And I would only watch one person. Well, really, I watched 2 people. The first person, a lot of people going, Aaron Hernandez. You guys can say whatever the fuck you want to say about him. That's the greatest tight end that never did play 10 years. He was the first one that played running back, first one to return punts, first one to return kicks, second one to get motioned out next to Antonio Gates, Tony Gonzalez type deal. But he was actually
the only thing about Aaron Hernandez is that product of his environment, and he didn't know how to leave it.
Yes, he was, bro. He was so like in practice. Let me explain something.
He helped me win my first fantasy football league,
bro. When I got there, is when I started. That was the first time. And mind you, I played for 4 teams before there. That was the first time I saw a vet take scout team reps. That was the first time I turned on a film, and I'm like, damn, who's this big ass dude running this fast on scout team? Is he playing? And my homie's like, that's Hernandez. I was like, bro, what is he doing? This is like period 9. What is he doing here? Like, bro, Tom wasn't throwing him the ball, so he'll come down here. That's incredible. To me, I understand he did what he did,
Yeah.
but he was incredible.
And he was also playing alongside Gronk. Dude, I think that
Gronk is
if
so
Aaron
good, bro.
Hernandez didn't fuck up
Oh
and kill
my
some
God, bro. Let's
people-
not go there. You're going to hurt me. I'm a Patriot fan. They would win 5 in a row.
Oh my God.
They would be the
dude.
best duo to ever touch the field.
Because, I mean, one tight end
How do you
that's
stop
really good wins you a Super Bowl. Another
Two?
tight end, 2.
But listen, you got one.
And you got blockers.
Come on. You
Yeah.
got one who plays like a running back, and he's 6'4". And then you got the other one that's 6'7", 250. Good luck. If we go
How are you gonna
21
stop the
personnel
threats?
or 22 and go double tight end set, you can't. If you go 2 safeties, you're too small. You do 2 linebackers, you're too slow. You got to have somebody like what's his name? Went to LSU to play for the Bucks. I think he just left. Linebacker,
Devin White.
fast as hell.
Yeah.
He's one of what? 4 in the league. And too many people can stick somebody and move your feet and tackle at the same time. It's hard, bro.
So now you got dual threat, and then you got dual threats on the outside, and then you got a quarterback
what you
that
gonna
can
do?
drop a dime. The only thing they're missing is
not
really a
not
credible
quarterback.
running back.
Not a quarterback.
The GOAT.
Bro, let me tell y'all something about
Oh,
him.
trust me, he gave us our second Super Bowl.
Ooh, let me tell you something about
I'm
him.
stoked about
Man,
that.
listen to me, boy. My first day, I'm on suspension. When I got to the Patriots, I am on suspension. You hear me? I'm not on the team. I'm not here. He walks up to me.
Who does?
Thomas Bartholomew Brady walks up to me with a tray, and he's like, Brian Tyms. Now, people always used to mess my name up. Brian Tyms on the catch. I hate that joke. It's Tyms, bro. But he came up to me and got my name right. So I'm just, hey, bro. And he said, it's a team and da-da-da. And he's like, well, you know, it is. And da-da-da. And he's like, I'm looking forward to getting out there with you. I said, wow, man, I'm going to get the ball from Tom. Hell yeah. I'm like, yeah, see, I leave Cleveland and come to New England. Yeah, we finna win. I don't care about the suspension.
I
We
mean,
get out
anybody
there,
that leaves Cleveland, I mean, shit.
bro.
Long as
I get there. I didn't see the ball for him for first week and a half. Now, most people would say, Brian, that's not a long time. Imagine walking in to your job and you work 12 hours a day and you're doing physical things around the same person every day and they have to pass you something in order to get there. And then when he looks at you, he goes, throws it here. Hike, looks at you, throws it there. I swear to God, he'll tap it like he's, gotcha, and then throw it there. You got to prove yourself. And then the throw that he threw me to prove myself was a slant on a bang bang with Hightower. He threw it. Ladies and gentlemen, please listen to me. He threw the ball into this gap right here, this little elbow hole right here. Why is that important? Because Dante Hightower was sitting right there. He's 260 pounds. He was sitting right there. They knew the slant was coming. He said, slant, slant, slant. Tom threw it to where right when I caught it, I slid down. All I see is this giant body fly over my head.
Right.
Didn't hit me or nothing. And he comes to the huddle. I come back to the huddle. I'm like, man, that was a hell of a throw. He's like, yeah, my bad. I got to put it literally on your chest so you can get upfield. I was like, what the fuck? He's like, I meant to throw you back shoulder, but up your chest, back shoulder, because he would have just grazed your shoulder and you could have just pushed up. And at the time, I'm thinking he's a psychotic guy. I'm like, bro. He's like, no, when you run and go routes, BT. When you run and go routes, BT, listen, this is what you do. 18 to 22 yards, the ball's in the air. Don't look back at me. Look in the air. If the ball goes 22 yards and you're in the seam, put your helmet on because they're coming. But if I can hit you between 18 and 21, BT, you're out of there. I'm like, shut the fuck up. Then you turn on the film and watch him throw it to Gronk.
Yeah.
And he just split them boys. And you're like, how? Or when he does the play action, the no look, where he looks away, comes back, and he throws it, and everybody goes, oh my God, how did he throw that? Widen post to the tight end. Bro, this man is 2 yards inside the hash, 2 yards outside the hash, 3 yards outside the numbers. Signals are here this week. Now, next week they're here. He taught me how to study people like a serial killer, how to study the way you burp, what you eat, what you post. Look at his kids. Look at his family. Look at his, don't even look at him sometimes. Let's study the defensive coordinator.
Holy shit.
What does he like to do? What does he like to do on 3rd and 3?
This is all from Tom.
Man, this is fucking Tom, bro. Listen, let me tell you something, bro. We sitting in the room. This is why I love Tom to death. Tom, if you hear this, bro, I love you, bro. Because you taught me so much. And now when I walk in the room with football and other coaches, I destroy them because I'm smarter than them. The only way you can play with Tom is if you're smart. I got to know what you're doing, your mannerisms, your signals, and what he wants to do and how he's feeling. And let you talk some trash to TB. Appreciate it, bro. Now he's about to freestyle out here. Thank you. Shut up, 56. Like, you know what I'm saying? He's a GOAT, bro. Like I had 3 routes. When I got there, he told me straight up, you're going to have a role. He's like, you like to go deep and you made a name for yourself doing it. So that's what we're going to do. Now me, there's a positive to that, and there's a negative to that. The positive is, the negative is when you run about 6 of them and you don't get that bitch. that sucks. Or like when you run it, or like when you look inside and you got to go and you're like, damn, that's Gronk, or that's Edelman, Amendola. Damn, I ain't getting this.
Yeah, no, but doesn't that kind of mean that you're the decoy? So you're
absolutely
you're taking off the
taking
safeties.
off the top, yep.
Yeah, so that now he's playing it inside. Because I mean that was his play. 10 yards, 5 yards, 7 yards.
Oh yeah,
every single time. As long as you could take the entire top out.
Yeah, bro. So
that's essential. A lot of people don't realize.
I wanted to do what Randy did. Like, bro, I was real psycho, bro. I sat with him.
Randy Moss,
one, bro.
That guy, Vikings, right? Mm-hmm. That's where you started off with.
I played with him in San Fran,
and then you had OBJ kind of do the Randy Moss shit too with the 3-finger catch.
I wish he just would have kept.
But
playing.
You know what? We've had a lot of not DBs. I'm sorry, defensive linemen and also offensive linemen with like Ian Beckles, Will Golson, stuff like that. It's the unsung heroes that nobody ever talks about. It's the decoys, bro, that actually gets the plays, that gets the wins, man.
Bro, people don't understand.
And running a 4.38, I mean, that ain't no fucking joke.
Yeah, my pro day, I would like to put my numbers versus anybody. I was 6'3", 212, 3% body fat, 4.38, 40. I
like how you threw the body fat in there.
Oh yeah, I ran a 3.93, 3.94, 5.10.5. I ran a 6.4 L drill. Vert was a 40. I broad jump at T.Y. Hilton's pro day, 11.3. So that's when you stand straight and you jump out.
Oh, shit.
I broke the record. I jumped 11.3, but I fell forward.
Jumped 11 fucking feet?
But they kept me at 10.10. Bro, I have fast twitch, like scientific. I have a lot of fast twitch. Like my shit is crazy. I look skinny. I did 225 22 times. And I did 5 pro days in college. So each week I did 225 20 times. 40. I was dunking in 7th grade.
What's 40?
40-inch vertical. I could jump over a fence.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's almost 4 feet.
Easy.
Holy fuck.
Bro, I was poor. So it's like I gotta be the biggest, strongest, fastest. But to piggyback with the Tom shit, he took that. He saw that, like, I'll be the decoy, bro. I don't give a fuck. It's just one time you throw that thing, I'm gonna get it. Just trust me. So we're playing the Bills. When I come back from suspension.
Who was the quarterback for the Bills at that time? God, bro, they haven't been good at.
Fitzpatrick, was it?
Ryan Fitzpatrick?
It was. I think it. Oh, I'm sorry.
I think it probably was.
Fitzpatrick.
It probably was. Yeah.
Because then the next they had Sammy Watkins.
Yeah.
Robert Woods, Charles Clay.
You talking about the receivers?
Yeah, the tight ends, receivers that they had out there. They had Milano wasn't there. Brandon Spikes was on that team.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Oh shit, man.
Let me ask you a question. Did you see the pass that Patrick Mahomes threw?
Oh, behind the back?
Oh, my God, dude.
But he's always been doing that, bro.
No, he's been doing sideways shit and stuff like that. But behind the fucking back, bro, him and Travis Kelce got something.
No, bro. What do you mean?
I think they're sharing wives.
They're the greatest. I'm going to be honest. And some people
don't say the greatest.
They will be.
Tight end.
They will be.
You think so?
They will be. Listen, I play with Tom and Gronk. But Tom
and Aaron Hernandez. Let's not take him out of there.
Yeah, but Tom athletically doesn't have what Pat does. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it's to me, Tom is smart as heck. He was brilliant, genius.
That's the only way he was able to.
Yeah, but he's not athletic like Pat. You know what I mean? And he wasn't winning as much as Pat
also
was earlier.
Short guy too, right?
No, Pat's like 6'5".
Really?
I thought so.
Damn, why is
he's
he
not 6'5"?
Why does he look so short?
I know Tom tall.
I feel like he's 6'1".
But I think he'll go down as the 3rd greatest quarterback to ever play.
Who?
Pat.
Pat?
Because it's in my book.
Well, Brady
it's Tom.
beat Pat, so.
Yeah, no. It's Tom's number 1.
Yeah.
All day, every day.
All fucking
but
day.
I got to go Aaron Rodgers, number 2.
What?
Man, listen.
Are you out of your mind, bro?
Watch the film.
Watch what film?
Watch his film. We know. Right now, let me ask you as a fan, and this is anybody who's watching this.
I mean,
if you see
him to go
Aaron
to the
Rodgers,
Super Bowl.
Yes, but where was he? The game to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
We've seen Aaron Rodgers out there.
NFC Championship, okay.
We've seen Aaron Rodgers out there with the same people we've seen Tom with.
He had Devontae Adams, bro.
Not at first.
No, but he had it
not the Donald Driver years.
He's only 6'2", Pat.
Wow.
He's as tall as I am.
Yeah.
And he's 225. I'm 230.
Wow, that's crazy.
Well, I mean, he's probably muscle, but all right. So Aaron Rodgers, come on, let's.
I would put Aaron Rodgers up there, bro.
No, you would put him at 2. I want to know why.
2. Well, because all right, we're playing in New England. All right, and at the time on our team is Darrelle Revis, Brandon Brown of the Super Bowl team, bro.
Darrelle Revis is
greatest corner ever played next to Dion. If he ran a 4.2
I think he's
like
better
Dion,
than Dion, bro.
if he ran a 4.2, he would be.
Yeah,
but that 4.2
is different
being
speed. Fast though, you know that.
Yeah, but if both of them are smart, so the reaction time to get to point A to point B, and then Dion could bait better than Revis. Revis would play the quarterback. Like playing Revis, if you take a 3-step drop, he's not watching me. He's watching the quarterback. If you take a 5-step drop, he's watching the quarterback. But once I press on his toes at 10, now he's looking at me. But he's always going to keep half a man inside, no matter what move I give him. He's so disciplined, and then the first thing he's going to do is grab low.
Are you talking about Dion?
Revis.
Oh, Revis.
Yeah. Dion, I wouldn't even know how to play him. I would just try to get really physical and have to attack the ball.
Safety? He wasn't.
No, he was a corner, bro.
He was a corner?
Explosive corner.
And he was a
dog.
And he was a returner.
And he'll run it back. Like this is the thing with football. People got to understand. Like this is why I was good at it. There's a lot of pussy people that play football that because they got tattoos and goals and dreads, or they come from a rough spot. They think they tough, or because they high school coach support them. Like, no, bro. My foster home was in the suburbs, bro. I was the only one to make it to the NFL out of 22 people in 2007 Dillard High School Panthers that signed. 22 people signed. I signed nothing. 3 years later, going into the draft, I'm the only one. It does not matter where the hell you start, who the fuck is, whoever you know. It doesn't matter, bro. It's about how you grind. Because at the end of the day, one thing I figured out, and one thing Patriots, Bill used to tell me, coming in, that's what I was trying to get to. It was a suspension, bro. I didn't get the ball first half. I'm yelling. I'm cussing. Real talk. Cussing loud, slam my helmet in the locker room. Vince Wilfork grabs me like a child. Well, we don't do that here. We don't do that here. Like in my face, all of it, bro. And Tom's looking at me. And then I just see him come up to me. He's like, you better be ready. And walks away from me. And as soon as he did that, like, this is like my first game back. I've been on suspension, bro. My teammates are the ones that let me know, hey, bro, you fucked up, bro.
How old were you?
I was 20.
You're still a
25? 25?
Still a kid.
Yeah, my 4th year in the league.
Yeah.
But I'm like, man, I don't give a fuck about that. I'm just mad. I'm just like, bro, I'm a kid. Because Stephen Gilmore, he's so good, bro. But he was pissing me off, bro. He was pissing me the fuck off. He was talking crazy to me. And then I was playing behind Brandon LaFell. So I'm getting like 1 play to 3. So I'm getting in every other series. And he's just talking trash. Oh, it's a run play, huh? If you're sorry ass in there. I got mad, bro. So I cussed at Tom on the sideline. And
before we get to that story, we will be right back. Like, comment, and subscribe. Please, if you have any questions for Brian, leave them in the comments, and we'll be right back. And we're back with Happy Hour Holidaze. Our host is missing. Manny Febre, we miss you, buddy. Hopefully everything's going good. And then we left off with Brian saying that he cussed out Tom Brady.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, I actually am one of the few people that did that. It wasn't like something malicious, but I just wanted the ball. I ran routes with him a bunch during practice in my suspension, and I just wanted to get the opportunity to just do it. But the way that I went about it, it was like, if anybody's ever cussed at the best player and like the offense, you're waiting, you see the special teams kick the ball off and you notice nobody's kind of standing by you. You're on the side and the coaches are just kind of staring at you and you're realizing like, oh man, I just pulled an Antonio Brown just now. This shit is about to get rough. So they call the first play. They run the ball. Now, the coach told me what he was going to do, Josh McDaniels. He was like, we're going to run it twice, and you're going to go in there, we're going to play action on 3rd and short. You better catch it. And just walk the fuck away from him. So at this point, Tom's giving me like that stare, like, you know that shit he does. Yeah. Like, he's in there, bro. He calls the play, and when he calls the play, like, it was like everybody was looking at me because they knew we ran the play like 8-9 times, and we tried in the first quarter, and the wind took the ball. So this time I walk out there, I look, it's Stephen Gill, and I'm like, he's talking crazy to me. So I'm like, oh, okay. Then I see my boy Aaron at safety, and I'm like, all right, so it's cover 4. And Tom told me, like, this is a situation back in 2000. This is 2014. So we were watching a film back in 2008. It was the same D coordinator. Might have been 08 or 2010. But Tom was like, it's play 63. When they go cover 4, he's going to brush his ear and he's going to go down the pinstripe of his left hip. And then they're going to correlate that with the strong, the free, and the nickel to give that to the opposite corner. And I saw that like at speed of light. So immediately I'm like, and he did one of those where he's like, slow-mo, green 80. Look at me and way else. Oh shit. Hike boom. I run, bro. And it just worked. He threw it. It was 3 people there. It definitely was 3 people there. But he threw it. And when he threw it, like I said, you know, I'm going to die, bro. I was homeless, foster care. All those thoughts ran through my head. I'm not dropping the ball. I give fuck how many Pro Bowls and millions you got. I'm here. I didn't run 55 yards down the field with you and the other 2 of y'all to not get this ball. So I caught it. And when I caught it, bro, I just crashed out. I was fucking spazzed out, bro. I threw the ball. I was like, I'm on the sideline. He's walking on the other side. I'm yelling at him from across the sideline. I'm yelling at the coach across the sideline. I was clicking. After that, did my interviews. We get on the plane. Bill's like looking at me like I'm looking at you. Shaking his head. So I'm like, is he looking at me? And they're like, yeah, bro. I don't think he liked when you scored. I'm like, but I mean, look at everything I had been through, bro. It was just all that emotion and built in me once. So I didn't mean to explode like that. So then he calls me over and he's like, listen, I'm not sure you understand what the Patriot way is. You need to do your job. How many people on the field? And I was like 11. It's like, okay. So your 111th doesn't entail that fucking bullshit that you pulled out there. If I ever see you do that again, you'll be right back where we picked you up from.
Are you?
Man, what? And he said it just calm like this. And he walked away from me and I was like, I didn't see the ball again for 4 weeks. Do you hear me? I didn't see the ball again until we played the Indianapolis Colts. And when I did, I dropped it. Bro, because it was like.
But you did exactly what you.
But that's not the Patriot way.
What the fuck is the Patriot way?
The Patriot
bro?
way is the Bill Belichick way. It's doing your job, understanding that this blessing is exactly you're 111th. You do your job to the best of your ability. This person next to you will do the same. If all of us do that, we gain an inch. If we can gain an inch, we can gain a mile. We gain a mile, we can score a touchdown. We can score a touchdown. We can score 4. Then we can win. Because our mindset on offense, I'm not worried about the defense. My job is to score. So when you think like that, change your perspective, bro.
Holy fucking shit. So he was pissed.
Bro, he was fucking mad as hell, bro.
But he wasn't pissed because he said it so calmly.
Like,
that's how you know he was pissed, right?
The type of talent I had, bro, I wasn't the best receiver, but I could go deep. So that was just something I like to do.
Go routes.
Go routes all day, bro. That's what I'm doing all day. I run for days, 2 miles a day, 365 days a year, 2 miles a day. I don't take a break. I did the Eric Thomas shit.
I wanted it. That?
Not anymore. I can't. My body. I can't. After all that junk killed me, bro. My hips back, shoulders and stuff. I mean, I never taped my ankles. I was one of them.
Oh, it's probably your knees too.
I'm hardcore. Yeah, knees. It's all that now, bro. Like, I'll be lucky to get through a 5-on-5 now. But that's why once I got out of like football and I got from the Patriots, I kind of took that Bill Belichick wave to education. Because I found out, you know, in the NFL, we can go back to school and they'll pay for it. And I'm like, why isn't anybody talking about this?
Wait. So the NFLPA pays for education?
Absolutely.
Post NFL career?
Absolutely. You only had to play 1 year.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah, so why didn't anybody else go out and get the same stuff? If we say, hey, bro, you come out here and run these 2 miles, you'll make $100,000. Well, why don't you come out here and get this master's degree or this Juris Doctorate? And let's do the same thing. But when I started having those conversations with people, when I stopped acting like a maniac on the field, stop acting like a zoo animal, when I started acting like I had sanity and intellectuality, you know, scruples, now, what's wrong here? What was wrong with you? You want to go study? Yeah, boy. Ain't you tired of paying? I was sick of walking in my endorsement meetings, and I'm walking in with people I don't even fucking know, but my agents tell me, no, it's cool. He's a lawyer. Lawyer from where? I've never seen him before. Where's his cut? Oh, we already paid him. When did you pay him? Out of what check did you pay? Like, they start getting into stuff like this, and then they're telling the athlete, shut up and dribble, man. Just be quiet.
Oh, shit.
No, bro, I'm done with that. And see, I was a small-time guy. So when I opened my mouth, I normally got cut. Normally had people on Twitter talking trash. People on Instagram, she shouldn't be on the team. He need to be da-da-da-da. I got tired of all that. So I took all the little monies I got and I set up my wife's dream so that we could have passive income with the hair salon and the salon suites. And then I chased mine to go after something else that would give me the same adrenaline rush and feeling and desire as football. And that was law. Because I started looking, I got 3 kids, 13-year-old, 11-year-old, 6-month-old. Like, I'm trying to protect my kids. I understand how this world works. I understand how people move. So I need to make sure that in order to build the wealth and success I'm trying to build, I have to do that myself. Football, that's why I didn't bring my rings. Like you asked me, like, where are the rings? I'm not.
Oh, I didn't say it like that.
No, I'm just saying, like, you should have brought the rings. Yeah, but it's just in general, I didn't because I wanted to make that point. Like, what are you after that? Antonio Brown, what are you?
Oh,
Tom Brady, what are you doing now? Like, when I'm talking to these people, Jason Kelsey, you're doing stuff. We got to start challenging the other NFL players to be more than just a fucking football player. Because that's what, aren't we all tired of walking in the fucking room and we say we play football and they think we're done? I'm sick of it.
And you know what? That's actually a great point because not Derek Jeter, the other guy, Alex Rodriguez, bro, the guy's worth over $1 billion. Okay. He's not worth over $1 billion because of baseball.
Exactly.
Baseball provided him the avenue in order to invest in businesses, help local business owners, and it has paid off for him. And I think what he made was somewhere in the neighborhood of like $350 million over his career. Outside of that, he's made way more
Exactly
as a businessman than he has as a baseball player.
And now think about
it. And I like that. I like your take on that because that's the way it should be. Yeah. A lot of people think, oh, what's after football? What's after any sport? Well, you're retiring at 32, 33, 34.
Yes.
Bro, you got
25
literally
years, bro.
A shit ton of the rest of your life left.
Yes.
What are you going to do? Chill on a dock, smoke a cigar?
That's what they do.
I mean,
bro, let's get together and go to Miami. Let's go party. Yeah, let me tell you something, bro. This is some real shit. This is some real shit. This is how I made it to the NFL. I didn't celebrate holidays, birthdays, fuck shit. I didn't celebrate a girlfriend. I didn't celebrate nothing. It was football, grind, work, destroy my body, destroy my mind, build myself back up for 365 days until my pro day. I did that. I outperformed people who played football from the time they came out the womb. I never did 7-ons. I never did Little League. So everybody who say you should do that, I would destroy you on the field.
What's 7-ons?
What this stupid stuff they do now with no pads, where these kids wear like some little cushion
Flag
on their
football?
head, and a little flag crap, man. It's not real, but they got kids doing it, and you'll catch a post over the middle, and somebody will fly right in front of them, and they'll think they caught the ball. No, jit. When they fly right in front of you, that means that safety saw you, and you just got your shit rocked. But you don't know shit about football, and you think, flag means it's
no contact. Yeah.
Bro, listen, football with no contact is not football, bro. No, that's how I made teams. Like, you hear me? Like, that's how I made teams. I put my hands on you, bro. Press me. I'm going to grab you like a child. I'm going to try and break your face.
You ever get concussed?
Yes, 11 times.
No shit.
Bro, I'm a gangster when I come on the field, bro. I'm not scared of nothing. You ever concuss
somebody?
Yes.
Yeah.
On purpose, too.
Well, of course. That's your job, though,
bro, you
right?
hit me, I hit you. I'm not one of those players. I'm not a receiver. I'm light skinned. I'm pretty. I got a smile. All this shit. You better shut that shit up. Cause bro, I'm telling you, everything I've ever gone through in my life, 10 years of foster care. That's what I play with. So you think you mad?
Living out the car too.
Out the car, bro. I'm at your throat and let you say something about my mama or my dad or.
Is there a lot of shit talking on the field,
bro? People Google people, bro. People Wikipedia talk about your dead grandmother. I've heard some stuff, bro.
No shit.
I've heard some stuff like I've been.
So they're targeting you, right?
Bro,
they're trying to get in this.
Because if I get in this, I've done it before. I've caught a pass on somebody and started talking about their sister. That was sick. For real.
Oh, damn.
She was sick. I started talking about his sister. He was out of it. 2 flags in a row.
No shit.
They pulled him, yeah. He was out of it. But that's what, it almost happened to me too.
Defensive passing interference?
Yeah. I got hit like that too. I was on special teams and this dude got under my skin. He got me the first rep, and then he started talking about foster kids because I was a foster kid. And he's like, "You're weak, just like them foster kids."
Oh.
And I was like, I tried to break his face and called a flag. But it's
is that shit still going on? You think?
Come on, man.
I don't fucking know, bro.
Yeah, they just don't mic it up at the time. They'll talk that talk, especially like face to face press, crowd screaming, bro. It's a lot that goes on out there that people don't realize, bro. A lot of cheap shot stuff, bro. It's a lot. But
do you think a lot of DBs are going after receivers' ankles?
To be
Or
honest,
knees
to be
trying
honest,
fuck them up, injure them.
I don't like the way the game is being played because
You can't go high anymore.
I don't like the fact that they can't hit them. I used to.
It ain't football no more.
I can't lie to you. The way DK Metcalf plays is the way that I tried to play until it would hurt. Once I broke my rib trying to play like that, I was like, yeah, DK, you're a beast. But to catch a ball and just go chest to chest, like a James Wilder type run. Like, I don't know if you know who James Wilder is, but he was really good running back, bro, here in Tampa. Number one player coming out. Went to Florida State. I played against him in the NFL, played with him in Canada, won a championship. But he used to run people over standing straight up. It was crazy. I never seen anybody do that in my life, bro. But it takes a lot of strength to just run. Like, I'm running at you with my chest up. I don't drop my shoulder. I just go chest. Boop, boop. It's like that, bro.
It ain't like the A-Train Mike Allstott, dog.
No, hell no. It's not like Mike Allstott.
That motherfucker, he had to have been concussed like at least 100 times.
But that's what led me to law school, man. Having these
let's
conversations.
Talk about law, man.
Yeah,
let's transition.
Having those type of conversations where people would ask me, why don't you wear your rings and why don't you do this? And I'll be like, bro, I want to be more. Because I got foundation I work with, Forgotten Angels in Valrico, Florida. They help out foster kids who are aging out the system, like me, that were homeless. I can't count on two hands how many people have actually come over there after I've been like, hey, bro, come say what's up to kids. They take me for a joke. Or they'll be like, oh, nah, man, I'm coming. But like, that's where my impact is. I don't go places and speak, because I could easily talk like this when I'm speaking to people, and I can present myself congenially and say, hello, everyone. How are you doing? This is Brian Tyms here. I just want to present myself for
Dave
everyone
Chappelle
here.
Skit, bro.
Bro, I could do that. But when I'm talking to people that are from where I'm from, they tired of hearing that.
Fuck yeah, they are.
They want to hear the real. So I'm going to speak with my natural Fort Lauderdale slang. I'm not going to pronounce all my words. And sometimes I will use big words and slang the hell out of them things, because I'm not trying to reach you. I'm trying to reach these kids, because the people who are robbing people, the people who are raping people, were kids like me that were constantly thrown to the side. And you get tired just like I did.
What kind of message you got for them? Gotta have a message for them.
Belief and manifestation, bro.
Yes.
A positive belief and manifestation, because I'd have never made it out that car. I can't tell you how many times I told people when I was in the car, I'm going to play college football. And laugh. B, come on, bro. You poor as hell. You sleep in the car, bro. You work at Marshall's. Chill out, bro. Chill out. You're not going over there. Nah, bro. I'm going to Florida State. I'm going to play. And people laugh at me. Or when I'm running in college, I done partied with y'all boys. We done won on Saturday. I done went to the club. I hit the moon. Boom, I'm running. 2 miles. 6 a.m. Everybody going to church on Sunday. What they doing? Looking at me laughing. Oh, you seen Brian running? Oh, hey, babe, I seen you. My professor, I seen you running over there on Tallahassee, bro. What you was doing? You going to the NFL? Baby, no. You need to go to school. That's what people used to laugh at me.
Do you know what it is, man? It's that the people, they say, aim for the moon, and even if you miss, you land among the stars.
Yeah.
The problem is that people cannot recollect a time that they could envision themselves in the best form possible.
Yes.
So a lot of people push that onto other individuals. They say, you know what? I can't envision myself being great, so I can't envision you being great. All that means is that should be fuel to the fire to allow it to burn, let it be your oxygen, because being great does not come from what people see. Being great comes from what people do not see.
Exactly.
And it seems like you have been fighting that your entire life. And never let, and this is to the audience over there, never let anybody's opinion of you become your reality. Because as soon as that happens,
you lose.
You have lost. You have lost.
Bro, there was so many times I've been in law school.
I'm slurring a little bit just because I've been drinking a little bit.
But there's so many times I've been in law school, bro, where people have pulled my card.
What do you mean pulled your card?
Like, I don't talk about myself. Like, really?
Good. Don't.
After my first year.
They say the wisest men never do.
Yeah, I stopped talking about myself. Like, I stopped talking about the successful businesses, being in the hair industry, my wife chasing her dreams, Crystal Timms opening a salon, and then 6 months later we got a building, and 6 months later we got suites, and we have tenants, and now we have passive income, and now my wife can choose when she wants to work. And I don't have to work. I could just sit at home and play video games. I could be what I see most of my old teammates doing, sitting in their 3,000 square foot home, just playing Call of Duty, and College Game Day came out, bro. Who you riding with? Let's play online. For what? Who am I helping? What life am I changing? What am I adding to what has already been added to me. Because this blessing wasn't, you didn't earn this shit. The universe put you in this cycle of opportunity. You just so happened to grasp it at the right time.
Who said that?
Me.
Oh, for them?
Yes. That's like, this is
because everybody earns everything that they have gotten.
To an extent.
Unless they're born in a privileged
Aha.
family. Yeah.
Now, when you're born in a privilege.
But privilege isn't a matter of, what can I say here? It's not a matter of race. It's not a matter of, well, it's a matter of family. Yeah. Family is, in my opinion,
is the strength of it.
You could be born in the poorest family with the best family nucleus and come out way more wealthy than anybody else. Has nothing to do with race, age,
none of it,
anything.
None of it.
It's all about what your mother and father taught you.
Yeah, bro.
And the fact that you didn't have one.
I know.
Which is crazy.
Until
did. 7 years old. Yeah, until 7 years old.
I low-key did. It was the athletes, bro. It was Randy Moss. Straight cash, homie. That was where I got the ego from. Kobe, the discipline. Where he would say.
So you got it from videos. Bro, YouTube, right?
Watching people. Les Brown.
Les Brown. Oh my.
Bro,
fucking
swear to God, you watch him, bro.
Hell yeah.
Bro, that is.
If life knocks you down, try to land on your back because if you could look up, you can get up.
Come on, man.
Bro, Les Brown is literally my mentor when we started the business. Yes. He was my only mentor. Les Brown and E.T. You know E.T.?
E.T., of course. If you want it better than you want to breathe.
Yeah. You got to want it bad enough.
Yes.
Or no. You want to have it bad enough. Oh, fuck.
Because it was the guy in college. He was a Texas running back. And it's a video that they used to show on YouTube where he was doing the speech and the speech went viral. The kid's training and he's in the beach water and he's like, you got to want it as bad as you want to breathe. And at that time is when I'm in my senior year.
That's all I really listened to.
And they're saying that I'm not going to make it. I'm like looking at, all right.
How bad do you want it?
I have nothing, bro. I'm either going to go back to my foster family who kicked me out, which I wasn't doing, or I'm going to the street. And most of my boys are getting out. So then I'm going to be doing what they're doing. I'm like, bro, no. I got to be more, bro. I got to be more. But what's crazy is like the world will allow you to walk into that little cusp of ignorance if you so want to. They'll allow you to do it. And they'll say, no, you belong here. They'll keep pushing you over here. That's why I say at law school. I get to law school. People would say that. I pull up, listen in the future. you even hear how I said it. I say, no, I pull up, listen in the future. What? Brian, you need to fix your vocabulary. I'm sorry. I drove my vehicle into the parking lot playing the artist's future. That's how they want you. I'm not from that, bro. The people that I'm touching, foster kids, the people I'm helping, they don't talk like that, bro.
At the same time, you cannot change who you are.
Exactly.
Because if you do, you're doing an injustice to yourself. Welcome back to Happy Hour Holidaze. This is your guest host, Sean Febre. Manny, once again, is out for personal reasons. And please like, comment, and subscribe. If you like the content you hear, please vote us for Best in the Bay. Voting ends August 30th, and we really want to win it. I think the party's the 30th. We're here with Brian Tyms. And Brian, you and your wife have a business that you've opened up. It's called Tim's Sweets.
Yes.
And it is a salon. Tell me what it is.
It's all good. So when I was playing, man, my wife had this dream that she wanted to do. She was All-American in track, but she didn't want to go pro. We had our daughter, so she wanted to do the salon. She liked doing hair. She enjoyed the way it made her feel and the way other people would be feeling when they leave.
She was doing track?
Bro, she was number 2 in the world in the 4 and the 8. You can look her up. Crystal Washington, shit. South Broward High School.
No way.
Chad Johnson's daughter just beat her time in the 800. And that was 2008 when my wife ran it.
She was doing the 800 meter?
Bro, my wife was running 203, bro. Damn. 49, 50 point in the 400.
Did she ever break the 4-minute mile?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because, what'd you say, a
203 in the 8.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking close.
Floating, bro.
That is really close.
I think she probably could have.
She's beating out a lot of dudes, too.
To this day, she can still run. That's who taught me how to run when I was coming out. But my wife, we've been together now 14 years. I love her to death. First woman that taught me how to love, got me out of my little stupid ignorance and wanted to be in the streets and stuff. But she had this dream, bro, and I didn't see it. I was like, doing hair? come on, babe. Like, we could just do hair like da-da-da. She's like, no, I want to have private space where people can come in there and each person has their own room and they have their own privacy and it's all soundproof walls and there's security at the front and you can be safe and you don't have to worry about it. She had all these ideas. So once I finished football, I was trying to figure out what to do. She was like, well, let me go to hair school and then I'll da-da-da. All right, boom, here, go. She went. 7 years later, we own the building. We have all the tenants rented out in the rooms. We have a spa in there and then she has her own room, which is huge. And we have employees within the room. And I mean, it's inherited by Chris Tyms, right by Tampa Bay Tech High School. So right where their baseball field is and that FedEx building, we're in that industrial plaza area that they just, fixed up a bit. And she's really doing it, bro. Like it's like one of those where I guess how people look at me, like, you know, I knew you would because of the drive, but it's like to see it is like, whoa. Like even now, my wife will go in there, bro, and it's like she has tenants and employees. It's inspirational thing.
How many
it's
suites?
4 suites in there, and then she owns one of them, and then we have employee, and we're trying to now get another building to do a daycare with that. So when women bring their kids to get their hair done,
smart, dude.
they'll have the daycare. So we're on there, and we're just, our biggest thing is not charging people a lot. Like I said earlier, we're 12 by 12.
Lofts,
salon lofts is ridiculous.
Yeah.
2,800. Listen, we got a 12-12, and we're rented out for 1,100 a month, bro.
Yeah.
Just pay your first and last. Don't smoke, don't drink in here, no soliciting. Let's be mindful. Act like it's yours. Act like you live here. That's simple as we keep it. Sign the contract. We're locked in. We don't disrespect you. You don't disrespect us. Abide by the rules. And every tenant we have is amazing. All 3 of them, they're amazing. And their employees are amazing as well. Everybody respects it. It's like, it's a business model that I'm so proud of my wife to have watched her do and complete, because it's her model. It's not something that, like, my wife ran track, bro. She was always taught what to eat, when to go, when to wake up, where to sleep, how to drink, like anything. So for her to take it and just take paper and turn it into a dream, reality, it's inspirational as hell, which is like another reason why I was like, bro, I gotta finish law school, which I'll be done in the spring. I could finish in the fall next term, but I'm not taking 17 credit hours.
Why not?
With 3 kids and 2 businesses.
That's only 5
employees.
That's only five classes.
And
man.
I gotta still do my internship.
Oh shit.
Doom.
And you gotta take the bar.
But that's easy peasy. I'm not worried about the bar, bro.
Oh.
I'm not worried about that. I know a lot of people are like, oh, he doesn't know what he's talking about. I have a positive manifesting reality. I say what I'm going to do and I do it. A lot of people don't believe in that. I don't pray. I don't get on my knees. I don't pray. I talk to my mom. I talk to my cousin that died. And sometimes I'll choose to speak to my father and my grandmother if I'm in that mode. But I'm not praying to a God. I believe, it's just me, common sense is given from God to us. So, brother, yeah, you might want to be the president, but I did give you the ability to get off your shoulders off your butt and take 10 steps to the library and start studying so that you can learn these things so that other people can gravitate to what you're saying and believe, what you could change. Not if you just saying, oh, my dad was president, I could be president too. No, bro. No.
So we gotta mention Steve Fantetti. We haven't mentioned him at all. Steve Fantetti,
my boy.
He said he was supposed to be here,
He's sick.
but he's sick. So I hope you feel better, Steve.
Yeah, Steve, feel better, brother.
Yeah. Has Steve played an integral part in you becoming a lawyer, or was it something that you wanted to do and then you sought out Steve's advice?
Steve. So this is a funny story. It's a funny story. I walk into campus.
How do you know Steve?
I walked into campus. Professor Hardwick, she's the best.
You met him in Canada.
Cooley Law School over here in Riverview. Professor Hardwick tells me Will Golson and Rashad are at the school. She's like, a lot of your classmates are in here asking them NFL questions. I think this would be perfect for you to come in here and like break the ice. And I'm like, with Rashard, yeah. But with Will, I'm like, there's no ice I could break. He has more money than I can wrap my head around. He's done way more than I've caught passes. So I'm like, bro, we're not even in the same topic. I'm like, what could I, say? I mean, maybe Rashard, because I think he was a rookie. So I'm like, I've been.
He was like 2 years in.
2 years. So I'm like, I did 5. So I guess I could tell you what it would be like, after you re-up, whatever. But they're in there talking, and I sat in the front. And I'm listening to them talk. And it was funny because my classmates are asking them all the questions that they asked me. But then when I tell them the answer, they're like, no, but you didn't make like 10 million. So like,
No, you don't know what you're talking about.
Haters.
You didn't go to Pro Bowl, or you only started 5 games, or you only played 35 games. So you don't really know what you're talking about. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't. Yeah, I wasn't endorsed by Rose and Under Armour and all these other companies. No, I wasn't getting a check every damn month for my whole NFL career. No, not me. No, not player performance. Did you ever hear about that?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, player performance. We get paid all year. There's no reason to be broke. That made me think about boys.
This is what your classmates were telling you?
Bro, if I was just telling Steve this.
What the fuck?
When at my law school, bro, and I hope that the fans and people of this show that love this show, if people are going for higher education and they don't come from where you come from, I'm a minority and I'm a foster kid. My parents are dead. Like, my family's gone. There really isn't anything but my wife and my kids. The last thing we want to hear is how much less you think I am of you because of something I'm wearing or something I say or the way I smell or something I might eat. I deal with that a lot at school because most of these people have parents. So when I say, nah, I buried my mom at 16, they're like, what did she die from? And I say AIDS. Now the judgment. And then my father, most black fathers, the stereotype is they leave. My father was white, country white, Drumright, Oklahoma, trailer park, spit on, wet tobacco on the sidewalk white. But nobody that I go around believes that I'm still the N-word, which bothers me to the point where, I turn it into motivation instead of doing what I used to do in football. I mean, when people mess with you, I know from football, that means you're on to something. But it's the fact that in football, I can handle you. I'll get you on the field. It's cool. Then the coach is like, why you did that to him? Well, he said this. Oh, okay. Good shit. Next time I blow the whistle, just stop. All right. But you can't blow the whistle in the classroom.
No, you can't.
So I've had to train myself to listen to this ignorance and then take that same comment, write their name down like I used to do in football. But instead of me poking it to the top of my card for motivation, I poke it on top of my laptop. I write their names down. So when I'm in the library and I'm demotivated, I'm tired. Oh man, I don't feel like studying this shit. I just read 50 pages yesterday. Nah, I remember that little punk behind person said this right here because you thought because I'm African American, I'm less than you. Or you found out I was a foster kid, so I'm less than you. I done had people say that to me. Oh, I found out you're a foster kid. I always thought those people were like those people.
In law school.
Bro, in law school. Law school is worse than anything I've ever experienced as far as racism and opinions. And a lot of these people are legacy kids. Their parents are lawyers and and this is the crazy thing. I've made more money than their parents.
Oh, shit.
But I don't say that. What's the point of me saying that? Did you make $3 million in your 20s? Oh, you didn't? So why are you saying I'm less than you? Because I have tattoos on my arm. I'm like, what's wrong with you? My tap man makes more than your mom. Like, what's wrong with you? If you really want to go there, we could go there. I don't want to go there. I don't want to stoop to that level because I just left that ignorance. Like I was saying earlier, I worked my ass off to not be that ignorant. You cut me off in traffic. It's got to be something. My homeboys say he finna do something. Oh, I'm doing something too. No. It's me. Me and me only. I'm not riding with your drama. And that takes a lot of discipline, bro. A lot of focus.
Would you say you got a chip on your shoulder?
I wear my heart on my sleeve, bro. And any young jit that I meet, a jit is a child. For everybody who doesn't know, I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and we call kids jits. But my goal is like to touch the kids that with the type of motivational verbiage, bro, that you can repeat in your head. Like I got kids right now that I talk to, bro, they're in the transfer portal that were in foster care, going through hell. Because now they're realizing that little 4-star shit, that was the only thing I had. Now they know I'm a foster kid now. Big bro, why does it matter I'm a foster kid? Well, let me tell you why it matters. Because statistically, they say that we're supposed to be in prison. Statistically, they say psychologically we cannot be controlled. Statistically, they say that we are unhinged, undisciplined. We would be crash outs. So when you walk into an environment where you're supposed to be aggressive and you have to be controlled with the aggression, the person who is or has the superiority, they're not going to trust you. Because they're going to say, oh, the moment I give this boy an inch, he's going to fucking take him out. And I can't stop him because he's big, strong, and fast. That is the catalyst. Now add that into law when we're talking about foster, being homeless, and have somebody say, oh, that was so smart what you said. I didn't know you knew how to read that. What did you just say? Girl, you know we scored the same LSAT score. That's why we both here. Did you know that? What you confused about? But that's what I've dealt with. So it's watching my wife, bro, going through what I've gone through in foster care, bro. It's to these last 2 semesters where I'm taking 7 credits and 10 credits. And I'm chilling like a villain on penicillin with my feet up. Like, I'm chilling, bro. I'm not stressing nothing. It feels so good.
Have you thought about maybe opening up a charity for foster children?
I work with one.
For higher education or something like that?
Now, that's the next move.
In order to show them, hey, listen, once you graduate and all that stuff, hey, listen, this is possible.
Yeah.
You can you could play in the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
You could become a lawyer after the NFL.
Yes.
You can start a business. You can own real property.
You can own your own house, bro.
You can own your own house.
Like
real property, yeah. Real property.
Man, you can have trust funds.
You can own commercial property.
Bro, like
have you thought about maybe that? Because a lot of what I see in public schools, and I'm sure you went to public schools just like I did, they don't teach that.
Nope.
They don't teach any part of that. I think educating the child, whether it's foster kid or not, that, hey, this is the path to financial wealth is by doing these things, as opposed to learning that, girls can turn into boys. And have
bro.
kids,
Listen, bro.
I mean,
DCF, Department of Children and Families, does something with foster kids called independent living. And that is when financial literacy first was brought to me. I didn't really have money to understand it. But then once I got to the NFL and I'm with guys who are making multi-millions, I'm talking about like I'm over here worried about something somebody said like you. And I got my boy Reggie Bush next to me talking about BT, come here. Jimmy Wilson, Nolan Carroll, shout out to y'all. Talking about, come here, B. Open up your phone, bro. Why, man? Why you want me to open? Man, shut up. Worrying about what that coach said. Open up your phone. It's week 7. Open up your phone. All right, open up Wells Fargo app. All right, man, open it up. Look at that. Look at what? It's fucking $147,000, bro. 7 weeks left. Well, you're right. Now look at mine.
it doesn't matter.
20. He's like,
you know how many how many people are filing for bankruptcy?
Yes.
And they made a lot more?
Yes.
I mean, shit, bro.
But it's just the perspective to be around those type of people that will take $3,000 slides.
And arrogant people aren't the kind of people you want to be around.
At all. But
No.
I found people who would take $3,000 slides and walk outside and give them to a homeless person. And then I'll go, bro, why you did that? Well, you fuck with the homeless people, BT. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't need these shits. Let's go to the street. I'm going to buy some more. We can. But it's the fact that you did it. You walked, like, I had a lot of people I
Is
stopped
that a
hanging
good thing
with.
or a bad thing? Because I'm thinking it's a bad thing, bro.
No, it's like
a homeless person doesn't need $3,000 slides.
True. But if we watching the man and he has no shoes on and everybody walking past him ain't doing
you
nothing.
You go to Walmart and you could buy $3,000 and you could give about 1,000 people
True.
slides.
But if, let's say I'm playing with you. I just met you. We just play ball together. And you fuck with my hustle. You like how hard I go. I'm always early. Always last one to leave. We go out to eat. And I'm telling you about my story. I'm showing you the street I used to sleep on in Park. Because we're in Fort Lauderdale. So I'm taking you to the hoods where I used to sleep at. That's my homeboy who used to feed me. That's my boy's mama. She used to wash my clothes for me. Like, I'm taking you to these places. And we're sitting at a hood spot. You're in my hood. And you go, BT, you know him? No, I don't know.
That's why you need to open up a charity, have them donate to the charity, and you allocate the funds.
No, I definitely want to do that.
See,
but
that makes more sense.
I definitely want to do that
fiscally
down the road. But
because
it's
you take care of more people.
Yes.
But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
But at the same time, just to throw out $3,000.
Oh, of course. It's like, bro, you know how many people you could have helped? Of course I say that. But it's like, it's the fact that he never thought like that. You never thought like that until you got around me, until you got around somebody making maybe some of what you're making. Enough to have you listen. Because, people ain't going to listen unless you got some money in your pocket. If you walk into a locker room full of NFL players talking about you selling a car, you better be coming in with a nice suit. Somebody better know you in here because nobody's going to hear you. Bro, we can buy a car anywhere. Why would we need to buy it with you?
Kind of seems like NFL players are arrogant.
Yeah, we are.
No,
well, I will say this.
Not all of them.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
Not all of them.
But it's like this. Any player with money who comes from a horrible background, you are a shitty person. You're going to be a shitty person regardless. But if you go through hell and you somehow manage to maintain your morality, what's more important to you? Being famous or someone saying, someone saying, hey, there he goes right there. Or someone going, hey, he just helped out my mother. He got my mother a job. He got my brother out of jail.
I think that is more important.
Yes.
Brian, we are coming down to the last 2 minutes here. We usually like to do at the end of the episode just final thoughts, final words about something you want to leave the audience with.
Man,
what do you got?
I talk so much, bro. I love to talk.
I mean, you've given us a lot of gems.
Yeah, man.
I will say that.
I would like to leave people with just help out the people that you think need the help, because and always respect people that you don't know. Don't take disrespect, but don't disrespect anybody. Respect, because that I feel like if that was more congenially allocated between families, not just people, but families, there wouldn't be so much violence. I feel that if people can let go of the ignorance, where I come from, some of the things that I discussed, this neighborhood mentality, we need to dump that shit and start talking to these kids about getting that educational neighborhood mentality. How about you be a thug in the classroom, my boy? Straight A's. Now that's gangster. Straight A's is gangster. Straight A's get you to Stanford. Now you can sag your pants all you want. Now you get straight A's. Like, pass the SAT, take the ACT. Stop trying to get girls pregnant. Just stay motivated, bro, and stay confident. That's it.
That's it. That's all right, bro. That's actually a great message right there. We still got a minute. You want to?
I still got a minute. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll say biggest thing for me, because I don't have parents. Please don't disrespect your family, bro. Don't disrespect your mom and your dad. I wish every day I can call my mother, and I talk to my wife about it every day. I miss my mom. I miss hearing her voice. I miss being able to hug her. I miss shit. I finished classes last week. I cried in my car because I wanted to call somebody in my family, and I can't because I don't have any. So just the people that you have, cherish them, bro, because life isn't promised to anybody, and death comes for everyone.
And taxes.
Yeah, and taxes,
and
bro.
Taxes. That shit comes for everybody. Brian, it has been a plum pleasing pleasure. You know where that's from, right? Let's round, my boy. To have you on Happy Hour Holidaze. Once again, Manny, sorry you couldn't be here. You got your stuff going on. But please vote for us, Best on the Bay. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on all platforms. You can listen to us on all platforms. And peace out, Holidazers. Woo!